lays the heavy chrome arm down again. A faint dusty scratch introduces the bass, while midnight reflections play over her face. The turntable spins on a velvet-lined plate, and two parted lovers decide on their fate. Notes travel softly across the pine floor, carrying stories they misread before. Brass horns are blaring a retro refrain, washing the silence and cleaning the pain. Spinning the vinyl brings back what was lost, proving true passion is worth every cost. Needles keep tracing the grooves in the beat, bringing the rhythm right back to the street. Watching the spindle turn round in the light, keeping this old flame alive through the night. Music fades out as the motor slows down. Two people smile in the heart of the town. A bent nickel resting on the cedar wood, waiting patiently the way a turntable should. I drop the heavy arm right where the scratch remains, and empty parlor rooms fill up with velvet plains. The warmth of crackling heat begins to softly spread, erasing every lonely hour inside my head. Spinning black vinyl through the amber afternoon, your favorite melody returns to cheat the room. A slow guitar arrives to wake a sleeping ghost, rebuilding every summer that I needed most. The needle guides the groove across the patient past, proving some promises were built to finally last. That same guitar arrives to wake a sleeping ghost, rebuilding every summer that I needed most. The needle guides the groove across the patient past, proving some promises were built to finally last. The stylus lifts at last and settles in the tray, while your familiar smile refuses quite to fade away. while dusty cardboard boxes crowd my feet. I found this vinyl disc inside the box and blew away the lint and ticking clocks. Old friend, remember how we played this song before the rapid years went rushing wrong? We dropped the needle on the turning groove and let the warm nostalgic rhythm move. Brass horns are blaring from the living room, chasing away the heavy winter gloom. Just listen to that crackle on the track. It proves some magic moments can come back. Sitting here alone, that vintage beat is lifting up the floor and taking us right back to 1904. The record stops and spins without a sound, yet warmth of yesterday is all around. A sudden memory shatters the empty room, while shadows lengthen on the velvet floor. The diamond drops into a canyon track, and copper wires hum an old guitar. The crackle starts to breathe beneath the dust as brass horns open up a summer street. The turntable spins a forgotten refrain, rebuilding the rooftop we watched in the rain. A cigarette burns in a cardboard frame, and time rolls backward to mention your name. The speakers are glowing in amber and blue, reviving the heartbeat I promised to you. Turntable spins a forgotten refrain, rebuilding the rooftop we watched in the rain. The speakers are glowing in amber and blue, reviving the heartbeat I promised to you. The silence returns as the cartridge lifts clear, yet somehow I feel that you still are right here. whispered secrets while the coffee brewed, and left your silver spoon upon the floor. I watched you lace your shoes against the chill, then trace a circle on the windowsill. A single button rolled beneath the stove, while on the turntable the vinyl grooved. Needle drops into the groove at last, playing back the music of our past. Warm analog warmth fills up the room, chasing every shadow and the gloom, spinning round and round upon the plate, proving that some love is worth the wait. Needle drops into the groove at last, playing back the music of our past. Spinning round and round upon the plate, proving that some love is worth the wait. The static fades and leaves a gentle hum, and now I know forever has begun. Why does the needle skip at 4:05? A heavy crackle pulls me right back to the floor. The turntable spins slow with dust of yesterdays. A warm piano chord dissolves the afternoon haze. Your voice from 20 years ago begins to speak, and all the missing time is running down my cheek. The mono speakers crackle with a sweet surprise. I see the familiar outline of your sleeping eyes. A paper sleeve unsealed after a decade's rest brings back the quiet rhythm that I knew the best. The silver hairs and quiet rooms fall far away as we start living in that single yesterday. The mono speakers crackle with a sweet surprise. I see the familiar outline of your sleeping eyes. A paper sleeve unsealed after a decade's rest brings back the quiet rhythm that I knew the best. The glowing tube amplifier softly fades to white and plays our forgotten record through the lonely night. Glistening black vinyl builds a quiet trust. You sit across the booth with nowhere to be, a stranger asking what this song means to me. The speakers hiss and pop with honest grace, while time slows down inside this crowded place. Needle finds the groove and drops right down. Two strangers talking in a sleepy town. Warm analog hum fills up the quiet air. I never thought I would find you sitting there. The turntable spins out a forgotten tune. We share a silent secret underneath the moon. Needle finds the groove and drops right down. Two strangers talking in a sleepy town. Warm analog hum fills up the quiet air. I never thought I would find you sitting there. The static fades away into the dark and leaves a lasting, unfamiliar spark. Frayed cardigan wool brushes my tired palm, spinning a heavy vinyl track of sudden calm. The copper needle drops with such a quiet sigh, while living room shadows start to slowly multiply. A rusted trombone plays a sleepy late night tune, and brings your smiling face across the afternoon. We wore the groove down thin beside the window pane, before the summer heat dissolved into the rain. You pulled me close to dance upon the hardwood floor, while cracking speakers whispered secrets we adored. Now pristine copper tracks revive our phantom sound, as long lost magic circles softly spin around. That classic record turns to mend my broken heart, and plays the lovely chapter where we used to start. The vintage audio restores your tender grace. Inside this quiet room, we time and time retrace. The final note fades out across the dusty floor and leaves me waiting by our unforgotten door. The weight of the chair presses down on the floor, while dust settles slow near the balcony door. I look at the paper I wrote years ago, a message to someone I used to outgrow. The ink has grown faded, the edges turned brown. Dear younger myself in this quiet old town, stop running so fast from the things you adore. You do not need answers to start up the war. The radio plays through a crack in the glass, reminding the dreamer that seasons will pass. Just breathe in the moment and put down your pen. You never have to be lonely again. The turntable spins and the needle drops low to whisper the secrets you needed to know. If I could reach back through the hum of the wire, I'd calm every doubt and I'd put out the fire. The track fades away as the room gets so still, and time heals the heart if it's willing to heal. 5 glowing digits on the bedside clock tick slow, while vinyl dust settles in the lamp's warm amber glow. A quiet needle drops upon the turning wax again, and time reverses through the scratching of the ancient pen. We meet tomorrow in a city built of sudden grace, where 20 years dissolve upon your smiling face. The turntable spins a melody we haven't made, as future shadows stretch and vintage memories fade. Across the living room your fingers reach to hold my hand, while rolling thunder echoes over ancient music leaves a bright, familiar mark. A bent iron needle rests beside the cup of tea. Tiny black ridges hold the past for only me. Dust motes are dancing where the speaker softly hums, counting the seconds till the phantom rhythm comes. Crackles and static build a bridge across the years, washing away the quiet weight of silent tears. Starlight is bleeding through the window pane tonight, catching the circle as it spins into the light. Notes from a piano that we tuned so long ago, walking the hallways where the lazy shadows go. Time steals the colors, but the melody remains, flowing like water through our broken window panes. Needle keeps gliding through the quiet, empty room, chasing the silence and dispersing all the gloom. If I could reach across the decades and the pain, I would turn the dial and start the track again. Warm and a log hum fading slow on the floor, as if you just walked right back through the front door. Rough cotton hemline scratches against my knee, as spinning vinyl whispers through the hazy air. A heavy cabinet hums with ancient tubes of glass, while dust motes tumble slow across the wooden floor. You laughed aloud and dropped the copper kettle lid before the turntable began to spin us round. Sweep the stylus down and let the bass line roll. We used to trade our secrets in the kitchen light. Heavy bass and crackle keep the memory warm. Now empty chairs are staring at the garden wall. If the mono speaker could recall your laugh, it would play the melody we loved before. Secrets in the kitchen light. Heavy bass and crackle keep the memory warm. Heavy bass and crackle keep the memory warm. Now empty chairs are staring at the garden wall. The paper sleeve is wearing thin at every fold. And vinyl whispers back the stories we were told. Six spinning gears inside the metal wall. Shadows stretch long across the papered hall. I fold this letter to the boy I used to be, with ink that smells of salt and restless sea. You worried much about the path ahead, and kept a stack of coins beside your bed. Dear younger self, the storm will soon subside. Stop running from the heavy doubts you hide. The vinyl turns to warm us in the dark, and every scar will soften to a spark. Look out the window at the violet sky. We learn to walk before we try to fly. Subside. The vinyl turns to warm us in the dark. Look out the window at the violet sky. We learn to walk before we try to fly. Fold up the paper, let the needle drop. This tender melody will never stop. A stray thought breaks the quiet in the room, while velvet dusky races afternoon. Ahead watch this tired world so slowly pass. The vinyl cracks beneath the silver grain and brings your voice across the window pane. Starlight falls upon a varnished floor where hidden love steps through a bolted door. A trumpet plays within a smoky bar. We drove too fast inside a rented car. The cardboard sleeve has faded at the seam, yet every note preserves our summer dream. Needles drop and catch the spinning sound, where all our lost affection can be found. The radio is tuned to yesterday, and time forgets the games it used to play. A quiet room begins to breathe anew. The record spins the world back into view. Milk bottles clinking on concrete steps break the silence where the alley sleeps. Dust motes float in the afternoon rain as I pick up the sleeve from yesterday. A heavy black disc rests on the tray, and the vintage player begins to play. Tuck your hand inside my pocket coat while the brass instruments softly float, remembering the diner booth where we sat. 2 cups of black coffee and a striped hat. Now the turntable hums a familiar tune, bringing back our laughter beneath the moon. Turn the knob and let the speakers glow, taking me right back to 22. Could we sit together on that wooden floor, just like we did before? Soft static crackles like a falling spark, while the melody leads us through the dark. sits the heavy chrome arm down again. A faint dusty scratch introduces the bass, while midnight reflections play over her face. The turntable spins on a velvet-lined plate, and two parted lovers decide on their fate. Notes travel softly across the pine floor, carrying stories they misread before. Brass horns are blaring a retro refrain, washing the silence and cleaning the pain. Spinning the vinyl brings back what was lost, proving true passion is worth every cost. Needles keep tracing the grooves in the beat, bringing the rhythm right back to the street. Watching the spindle turn round in the light, keeping this old flame alive through the night. Music fades out as the motor slows down. Two people smile in the heart of the town. A bent nickel resting on the cedar wood, waiting patiently the way a turntable should. I drop the heavy arm right where the scratch remains, and empty parlor rooms fill up with velvet plains. The warmth of crackling heat begins to softly spread, erasing every lonely hour inside my head. Spinning black vinyl through the amber afternoon, your favorite melody returns to cheat the room. A slow guitar arrives to wake a sleeping ghost, rebuilding every summer that I needed most. The needle guides the groove across the patient past, proving some promises were built to finally last. That same guitar arrives to wake a sleeping ghost, rebuilding every summer that I needed most. Groove across the patient past, proving some promises were built to finally last. The stylus lifts at last and settles in the tray, while your familiar smile refuses quite to fade away. Rusty cardboard boxes crowd my feet. I found this vinyl disc inside the box and blew away the lint and ticking clocks. Old friend, remember how we played this song before the rapid years went rushing wrong? We dropped the needle on the turning groove and let the warm nostalgic rhythm move. Brass horns are blaring from the living room, chasing away the heavy winter gloom. Just listen to that crackle on the track. It proves some magic moments can come back. Sitting here alone, that vintage beat is lifting up the floor and taking us right back to 1904. The record stops and spins without a sound, yet warmth of yesterday is all around. A sudden memory shatters the empty room, while shadows lengthen on the velvet floor. The diamond drops into a canyon track, and copper wires hum an old guitar. A crackle starts to breathe beneath the dust as brass horns open up a summer street. The turntable spins a forgotten refrain, rebuilding the rooftop we watched in the rain. A cigarette burns in a cardboard frame, and time rolls backward to mention your name. The speakers are glowing in amber and blue, reviving the heartbeat I promised to you. Turntable spins a forgotten refrain, rebuilding the rooftop we watched in the rain. The speakers are glowing in amber and blue, reviving the heartbeat I promised to you. The silence returns as the cartridge lifts clear, yet somehow I feel that you still are right here. secrets while the coffee brewed, and left your silver spoon upon the floor. I watched you lace your shoes against the chill, then trace a circle on the windowsill. A single button rolled beneath the stove, while on the turntable the vinyl grooved. Needle drops into the groove at last, playing back the music of our past. Warm analog warmth fills up the room, chasing every shadow and the gloom, spinning round and round upon the plate, proving that some love is worth the wait. Needle drops into the groove at last, playing back the music of our past. Spinning round and round upon the plate, proving that some love is worth the wait. The static fades and leaves a gentle hum, and now I know forever has begun. Why does the needle skip at 4:05? A heavy crackle pulls me right back to the floor. The turntable spins slow with dust of yesterdays. A warm piano chord dissolves the afternoon haze. Your voice from 20 years ago begins to speak, and all the missing time is running down my cheek. The mono speakers crackle with a sweet surprise. I see the familiar outline of your sleeping eyes. A paper sleeve unsealed after a decade's rest brings back the quiet rhythm that I knew the best. The silver hairs and quiet rooms fall far away as we start living in that single yesterday. The mono speakers crackle with a sweet surprise. I see the familiar outline of your sleeping eyes. A paper sleeve unsealed after a decade's rest brings back the quiet rhythm that I knew the best. The glowing tube amplifier softly fades to white and plays our forgotten record through the lonely night. a quiet trust. You sit across the booth with nowhere to be, a stranger asking what this song means to me. The speakers hiss and pop with honest grace, while time slows down inside this crowded place. Needle finds the groove and drops right down. Two strangers talking in a sleepy town. Warm analog hum fills up the quiet air. I never thought I would find you sitting there. The turntable spins out a forgotten tune. We share a silent secret underneath the moon. Needle finds the groove and drops right down. Two strangers talking in a sleepy town. Warm analog hum fills up the quiet air. I never thought I would find you sitting there. The static fades away into the dark and leaves a lasting, unfamiliar spark. Frayed cardigan wool brushes my tired palm, spinning a heavy vinyl track of sudden calm. The copper needle drops with such a quiet sigh, while living room shadows start to slowly multiply. A rusted trombone plays a sleepy late night tune, and brings your smiling face across the afternoon. We wore the groove down thin beside the window pane, before the summer heat dissolved into the rain. You pulled me close to dance upon the hardwood floor, while cracking speakers whispered secrets we adored. Now pristine copper tracks revive our phantom sound, as long-lost magic circles softly spin around. That classic record turns to mend my broken heart, and plays the lovely chapter where we used to start. The vintage vintage audio restores your tender grace. Inside this quiet room, we time and time retrace. The final note fades out across the dusty floor and leaves me waiting by our unforgotten door. The weight of the chair presses down on the floor, while dust settles slow near the balcony door. I look at the paper I wrote years ago, a message to someone I used to outgrow. The ink has grown faded, the edges turned brown. Dear younger myself in this quiet old town, stop running so fast from the things you adore. You do not need answers to start up the war. The radio plays through a crack in the glass, reminding the dreamer that seasons will pass. Just breathe in the moment and put down your pen. You never have to be lonely again. The turntable spins and the needle drops low to whisper the secrets you needed to know. If I could reach back through the hum of the wire, I'd calm every doubt and I'd put out the fire. The track fades away as the room gets so still, and time heals the heart if it's willing to heal. Five glowing digits on the bedside clock tick slow, while vinyl dust settles in the lamp's warm amber glow. A quiet needle drops upon the turning wax again, and time reverses through the scratching of the ancient pen. We meet tomorrow in a city built of sudden grace, where 20 years dissolve upon your smiling face. The turntable spins a melody we haven't made, as future shadows stretch and vintage memories fade. Across the living room your fingers reach to hold my hand, while rolling thunder echoes over forgotten land. Tomorrow's quiet evening brings you walking through my door, and we will dance upon this polished wooden floor. The turntable spins our story forward from today, and all the miles between us slowly drift away. Tomorrow night you'll whisper secrets in the hall, as steady raindrops tap against the garden wall. A plastic dial glows softly in the fading dark, and ancient music leaves a bright, familiar mark. A bent iron needle rests beside the cup of tea. Tiny black ridges hold the past for only me. Dust motes are dancing where the speaker softly hums, counting the seconds till the phantom rhythm comes. Crackles and static build a bridge across the years, washing away the quiet weight of silent tears. Starlight is bleeding through the window pane tonight, catching the circle as it spins into the light. Notes from a piano that we tuned so long ago, walking the hallways where the lazy shadows go. Time steals the colors, but the melody remains, flowing like water through our broken window panes. Needle keeps gliding through the quiet, empty room, chasing the silence and dispersing all the gloom. If I could reach across the decades and the pain, I would turn the dial and start the track again. Warm and a log hum fading slow on the floor, as if you just walked right back through the front door. Rough cotton hemline scratches against my knee as spinning vinyl whispers through the hazy air. A heavy cabinet hums with ancient tubes of glass, while dust motes tumble slow across the wooden floor. You laughed aloud and dropped the copper kettle lid before the turntable began to spin us round. Sweep the stylus down and let the bass line roll. We used to trade our secrets in the kitchen light. Heavy bass and crackle keep the memory warm. Now empty chairs are staring at the garden wall. If the mono speaker could recall your laugh, it would play the melody we loved before. Trade our secrets in the kitchen light. Heavy bass and crackle keep the memory warm. Heavy bass and crackle keep the memory warm. Now empty chairs are staring at the garden wall. The paper sleeve is wearing thin at every fold, and vinyl whispers back the stories we were told. Six spinning gears inside the metal wall. Shadows stretch long across the papered hall. I fold this letter to the boy I used to be, with ink that smells of salt and restless sea. You worried much about the path ahead and kept a stack of coins beside your bed. Dear younger self, the storm will soon subside. Stop running from the heavy doubts you hide. The vinyl turns to warm us in the dark, and every scar will soften to a spark. Look out the window at the violet sky. We learn to walk before we try to fly. Subside. The vinyl turns to warm us in the dark. Look out the window at the violet sky. We learn to walk before we try to fly. paper, let the needle drop. This tender melody will never stop. A stray thought breaks the quiet in the room, while velvet dusky races afternoon. A heavy disc is resting on the brass. We watch this tired world so slowly pass. The vinyl cracks beneath the silver grain and brings your voice across the window pane. Starlight falls upon a varnished floor, where hidden love steps through a bolted door. A trumpet plays within a smoky bar. We drove too fast inside a rented car. The cardboard sleeve has faded at the seam, yet every note preserves our summer dream. Needles drop and catch the spinning sound, where all our lost affection can be found. The radio is tuned to yesterday, and time forgets the games it used to play. A quiet room begins to breathe anew. The record spins the world back into view. Milk bottles clinking on concrete steps break the silence where the alley sleeps. Dust motes float in the afternoon rain as I pick up the sleeve from yesterday. A heavy black disc rests on the tray, and the vintage player begins to play. Tuck your hand inside my pocket coat, while the brass instruments softly float, remembering the diner booth where we sat. 2 cups of black coffee and a striped hat. Now the turntable hums a familiar tune, bringing back our laughter while the melody leads us through the dark.